Happy Friday, moonbeams. It is I, Aurora, here. We are going to draw some cards. If I don't answer you in the chat, it just is because I'm concentrated on the actual reading. This is a community reading for everyone. At the end, if there are people in the chat room, then I will pull a few cards for them. Little incentive to stay for the whole thing. So we're going to give everybody a few moments here. I'm going to try to figure out where I want my camera for the day. I'm just trying to sense it out so we get a good view. That's not super bothered. I'm going to just double check my... I just want to double check my sound. Testing. Testing. Okay, there we go. So hello everyone. We're going to start here. I am going to turn off the TV. Let's find a good spot so that you can see the cards. I know I probably should have done this ahead of time, but I always struggle with this. Because you try to use odd things to hold stuff up. I guess we could just do something like that. No, that doesn't really work. So I guess I'll hold it, right? No. I'm just going to take a drink of my coffee. It doesn't look like we have anyone in here yet. So we're just going to wait. I know it's right before the holidays, right before Christmas. My family, Jacob and I have been, well, and Ava, have been celebrating Hanukkah. And of course, Christmas is coming up for a lot of you. And then, of course, Sunday is the winter solstice. So that is the shortest day of the year. However, it also means that we're actually going to start inching slowly towards spring. I'm already starting to feel it. I don't know about you guys. This year has been difficult at best. I've had a lot of wonderful things happen, but it's also been a very difficult year, and I am ready to leave it behind. So let's try to figure out how we want to do this. So excuse all the moving around as I try to figure this out. Prop it up on a... There, that way I can still shuffle and all that. Right? Mother of invention, I tell you. No, this isn't working very well. Maybe. Let's try it. Let's start with... Oh, jeez. I know I've mentioned it before. I used to have a great cell phone holder, and I don't know where it ever went to. And I have a few other options. How about we start while I try to figure this out by just spraying, right? I've got this great Sleep. It is Bath and Body Works, but it's essential oils. Does it have other things in it? Oh, probably. I don't know. For a long time, I was really, really specific about... And I still am, and I probably should go back to making some of my own products, because, I mean, a lot of you really liked it. Ugh. I'm just not liking anything today. How about you guys? See, I like that, but that means I have to hold it. You guys get to actually visually see me losing my mind. No. Are we ready to light the candle of intention? And I say, bless this space, bless this face, including yours. All your wonderful moonbeams that show up when you can, how you can. And that's all you can do, especially if you're a spoon beam, which I know that probably sounds corny, but I think it's fun. Spoon beam. Anyways. Yes, spoon beam, spoon beam. So like my fibro has been horrendous this week. I don't know about the rest of you, but yup. I'm ready for a new week. I'm ready for a new year. I'm ready for a new everything, honestly. Okay, I'm going to try a few things. So thank you for being patient. I'm glad that it doesn't look like anyone's been waiting. Otherwise I would be anxious. For any of you that know me, I get super anxious when I know people are waiting for me. Let's see. Let's do that. I was, I'm still not digging that. Okay, guys. So yeah, give me your tips and tricks in the bottom. If you guys are content creators, how do you keep all your stuff flowing? I know I can use a lot of things. I use my laptop a lot to prop up. So let's try that. Maybe try it the opposite way this time. As you get to see my entire messy room. Yeah. No, you don't mean to see all that. Not that it's horrible, but... I am so sorry, guys. Happy holidays. Kaplunk. Hey. Feels like I could do it the other way around. And just have it up at the ceiling. But this is so nice. So we're going to keep working with it. Maybe should I do that and see what happens? I think I did that last time. Be better if it was up on something though. Maybe. See, this is the stuff that should be on Patreon. How does she lose her mind? Like this. And it's like, oh look, that kind of works. But as soon as I let go, it's gonna, yep. Okay. That's not working, guys. So how about if I just set it down for now? Try to find a good... Can't miss to see all the... And I know, I usually try to do this before we start, but I don't know. Like I said, it's been an off week. And it doesn't look like anyone's in here right now, so that's okay too. I'm an only child. I don't mind speaking to myself. I'm gonna start. Okay, phone. Cooperate. Cooperate. There. Maybe. We'll see. And if you haven't noticed, at least here, right now, I am just live on YouTube. So if you are a follower on Twitch, I decided for the most part, I think, I could upload some videos or something, I think, but I think I'll keep mostly gaming to Twitch, and I did open a Kick account, I don't know, whatever. I'm just spreading myself out as far as I can. But I decided to just start a separate channel for gaming and the 24-hour info stream that I had going for a few days. Tried getting feedback, and I figured some of you don't mind that, but some of you are like, I just come here for tarot, I don't need gaming, I don't need silent disco, I don't need... And that's okay too. So that's why I decided to kind of go that route and see what happens. So let me know if you like that. I do have it pinned on the YouTube page, the other channel, if you want to listen to some of that music. I keep getting notifications that it's against the copyright, but I have copyright on the music, so I'm still figuring all that out too. I feel like I'm literally figuring everything out, and I'm just gonna be real right now, just because I know some of you will watch this, but not, I don't know. Really missing my other 3 kids this year. Like, I'm way better off right now than I was a year ago, but as in emotionally, because it was still so fresh a year ago, because it happened the weekend after Thanksgiving. And I would be a grandma right now. And I'm not going to talk a lot about it. I don't think any of them watch my channel, but it doesn't really matter. People can figure things out easily, and the one thing I don't want to do is have kids hurt. They made decisions based on information they understood, and yeah, anyways. But I have my little family. I have my Coda Skull, and he has been an amazing PTSD service dog for me the last few days. It's been really rough. And yeah. Okay, lovelies. Let's go ahead and open our circle up. I'm going to cut the deck. So we're opening it up with, oh boy, that turtle spirit. He's just always showing up, isn't he? Yep. Slow and steady wins the race. That is the card for the collective. So that actually makes a lot of sense. And I decided I don't always read from the book because well, one, a lot of them are pretty, like, I don't know. I don't want to say common sense, but you know what I mean. People usually don't need more. But this book that goes with it is a pretty good little book, I gotta say. So let's see. That is horrible, guys, isn't it? Tell me, it's horrible. How about if we do it this way? Good enough for now, right? We'll do that for now. Did you see that Mr. Aussie decided he wanted to chew that? So let's read from the actual book. T is for turtle. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. Turtle Spirit arrives to remind you that when you do what you need to do, putting one foot in front of the other, and trusting that you will see your intentions manifest in perfect timing, your prosperity and love will grow exponentially. Now is not the time to rush around trying to force matters, which is what I always try doing. Move slowly, perhaps even so slowly that it almost feels as if you are not moving at all. This may be a time to crawl before walking, taking your time to align to Turtle Spirit's place as you contemplate this road you are on, doing what you need to do in this small moment that will soon pass. Turtle Spirit reminds you that sometimes the best action is to slow right down. So if it feels as if you are not doing enough, know that simply being aware of what is happening right now may be an important step towards determining whether you need to pivot or simply put one foot in front of the other. True love and true success comes with patience, says Turtle Spirit. Focus on the now, and the next step will be clear. The protection in this message is pushing too hard or rushing To leave others in the dust is not the way of turtle spirit. Even if it seems at times it is the way of the world. Ugh, isn't this what we I mean, at least, I don't know about you guys. This is what I struggle with probably the most. Is that I do just want to figure out how to do things the way everybody else does things without fucking everyone over. But it almost seems impossible. Right? Sorry, guys. Okay. Turtle Spirit wants you to remember that you are a human being, not a human doing. Oh, I need to remember that. In the protection position, Turtle Spirit is giving you the message that the best thing to do right now is let go of the drive to compete or control and do more. Instead, simply be. As the old Norse saying goes, we do without doing and everything gets done. Which is true. Isn't that true? I mean, I just always try to be so prepared, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it can really overwhelm your life. And yeah, I don't have the camera on me today. I have different days. I don't want me not wanting to be on camera on certain days to be what keeps me from going live and trying to reach you guys. Like, I don't know what all I'm supposed to be doing, but what I do know is that I'm supposed to be creating good change. So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to focus on not just a business per se and building my business and my brand and putting content out there, but I actually want to find a good group of people, solid community, people that will help me create positive change, whether it be for the environment, for social justice, you know. Well, I'm open. It's like Turtle Spirit. I'm not rushing around, and I'm trying to just put some roots down, but not super heavy roots. That way I can see what is, you know, meant for me, and especially as the group kind of grows and emerges, at least I hope. But I know right now is really hard. Most people are broke, and right now it's the holiday season especially. So even though I usually get quite a few people on my YouTubes, and I shouldn't say quite a few, I get some people. I have a feeling one reason why I'm not getting any today is because it is almost Christmas. And I don't know where you're at, but here in Minnesota, it's been like warming up and melting, and then kind of freezing rain, and then we get a bunch of snow, and oh, jeez. Yeah, it hasn't been great. So my fibro has been like, I hate you weather. Okay, I think I have shuffled enough. Let's knock on the deck, cut it in half, see what we got. Shut up. This is what we got. And this is specifically, I want to kind of concentrate it on the new moon, and which it kind of started last night into today. New moons, of course, are a great time to focus on that blank slate, to really focus on, on fresh starts, which is nice because we're going into the new year. Ironically, the first card we got was the Devil. We got that yesterday. So, I think what I'm going to do here. I'll bring my crystal over. See if we can just prop it up a little bit, maybe. I wonder how bad this is messing everything up on the video. Sorry, guys, if this is really messing things up, but I just want everyone to see things. So our main energy for the read is we've got the Turtle Spirit, and then the main, I almost said target card, is the Devil. So, while not an inherently bad card, it just means there's a lot of things that are calling to you, or us as a collective that we don't need or shouldn't have, or excesses or whatnot. And so maybe you've been feeling overwhelmed with that, or maybe you're about to or need to concentrate on that. So if there are things you've been doing that have been out of balance, if you have been overindulging in some ways, if you have been, and it doesn't mean it's anything bad. It doesn't have to be, I am breaking the law. It is, yeah, just anything that is in excess that's stepping in your way and causing you to stumble, basically. The good thing is, as I looked, in the bottom of the deck energy, though, is the Star. Very much wish fulfillment, happiness, reaching some kind of achievement, getting something that you've been working for. So what do these two cards have in common? We're gonna grab a few cards for each one, like we always do. But first, we'll just look at that and go, what do we see here? I'm seeing wish fulfillment. However, we need to be careful because sometimes wish fulfillment is kind of the selling your soul to the devil. Like, literally, this is almost what these two cards, I mean, I shouldn't say almost. I am assuming a lot of tarot readers would say this pair, that's what it is. That's, selling your, being careful not to sell yourself to something, which is ironic. I was just talking to Jacob earlier about how great I'd be in advertising, how much fun that would be. I love working with graphics. I love working with puns and like silliness, and I know how to sometimes get people's attention and stuff. However, I do think that is an industry that you have to be careful with. Or just, for example, this could just be I don't like putting it always back on me because this isn't my reading. This is our reading. So whoever feels like they're being reflected, then you are. Then you are definitely part of this collective. And you should like and subscribe and come back. But, yeah. So good wish fulfillment, but be careful because that devil. And I am going to try something. I just got kind of a little brainstorm, so you'll have to see me do my scooting again, and I apologize. I consider that so unprofessional, but thankfully this is like content creation. There's a little more wiggle room. Doesn't mean it's not important. It just means I'm going to sit you down for a moment. I've got a weird angle, but hey, just for a moment. Now everyone will come into the room and go, what is going on? I just realized I have something that might work. And it would work if it didn't cover up the actual camera. Oh, sorry guys. I am just trying all kinds of silliness. Because I got this, like, tablet thing, and I could use my tablet. So well, no, I can't, because the software I use doesn't support tablets, so. Now anyone that watches this video will be like, yeah, she really has lost it. It's okay. Try to have fun losing it. That's about all you can do. Don't look and judge my messy room. Yeah, this isn't working either, is it, guys? Most days, I can get it figured out. Today is just not one of them. So, you guys are actively seeing me problem solve, and deep breath. Okay, let's keep going, right? I think we are just going to wing it here for the rest of the time, and I will problem solve for next time. So I apologize still for the wiggliness, but it's either that or you don't see what I'm doing, which sometimes that is how I do it. And I feel like people want to see this. How about We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, I got Coda's attention. Now he's gonna come bug us. We can look at him.
Doda. Oh, there's that Doda bear. He makes everything better. Right, Papa Boy? Oh, you're so cute.
We're gonna get everybody to watch this by putting you as the thumbnail photo. Yeah, this isn't really working either. Like, literally, guys, it's one of those weeks. Nothing's working. My brain's not working. I have a lot of weird glitchy things with my brain. Oh, for F. How about this? You know what, guys? I get it. Okay, we're getting a little closer. It's still not great. I don't love it, but it will help me do what I need to. And the thing is, I'm probably getting, either one of you is going to figure something ingenious out if you haven't already, or I'm going to figure something out and go, ugh, I'm such a dork. Why didn't I think of that? I suppose I could go to my desk, but at this point, right? Why would I? We are, well, I guess we're not even halfway through, but, should I do something like that, guys? Maybe be patient. You can fast forward through some of this if you have to. Yeah, you just look at the devil's eyes. That sounds horrible. Hear me puff and be frustrated and look out the window. I don't think I want to live in Minnesota anymore. I think I'm quite tired of it. But what do you do? There's not much you can do. And I'm still problem solving, so sorry guys. I just seriously feel like I don't have anything. I could use my mirror like I usually do for my makeup. Sorry, as I yawn, you probably didn't hear anything I said except for that. Okay. Let's try something new. Yeah, this is the day, the week I'm having. Okay, guys, let's just be nice. Be nice. Okay, we might actually be able to finish our reading now, you think? No? Yes? Yes, I'm talking to myself. I'm so surprised I haven't seen anybody unless it's just not coming up on my screen, because of course I'm in a different app, so I'm not on YouTube. So if you guys are leaving comments and I'm not seeing them, I apologize. Oop. So now I'm just okay, I'm just shuffling some tarot cards. We're gonna figure out some more. Oh my gosh, for real. For real. Did you hear me? For real. Trying to be all festive with the lighted filter. I mean, come on, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said it like that. Like it's like you guys are doing this. I know manifestation is real, but if someone has that much vengeance against me where they're making my life this way. Oh, Todas, let's not. No, no. Why are you barking? I didn't hear anything. Okay, guys. Oop. Okay, I'm just going to tell you guys this right now. I had 2 cards fall out. I wasn't going to keep them. I put them back in the deck. This is the card. So if the other card that I pull from the bottom is the other card that fell out, I am going to just like, yeah. So let's, come on now. Bottom of the deck, bottom of the deck. No, it's not, but it's not any better. Oh my. Okay, so the good, it's always like, do you want the good or the bad? The good part is, if you look, it's being stitched. And I also like that this deck sticks with tradition. Tradition is usually 3 swords going through the heart, and it signifies a heartbreak. But I like this one because you can tell it's being healed. It's being stitched up. The stitching hurts, guys. The stitching hurts real bad. Even the healing hurts, you know? Nerves reconnecting to themselves. So that's the kind of stuff that's influencing this Devil card. Is we've got this 2 of Wands. Wands is fire, so passion, desire, drive. If you look, she's longing to be out. She's, you know, travel the world. You've got the van here. It's like, this is me or something. Where's the van? 2 of Wands usually signifies to me like, hey, I'm here in my safe home. And I'm kind of happy with that, but I'm also not happy with that because I really want to be on an adventure. I really want to do something, but something is stopping. And the other underlying factor in all this is this heartbreak which is probably what's keeping you at home, either financially or emotionally, is whatever happened here. Or it's possible the excesses from here. But yeah, so if we're talking about the Devil card, here are the influencing cards. And I hope that resonated with someone or all of you. Then that protective or the current or the thing that will affect the Devil card is this Star, this wish come true. So maybe there's a wish coming true that will help break whatever's going on with the Devil card. So let's find out. Let's shuffle the cards again and find out more about the Star card. How this wish fulfillment or what exactly the Star is representing for our subconscious. And that's what a lot of this is. So for people that are always like, this isn't real. It's like, it's only real if you let it be real, you know? And it's real in the sense that we're creating energy and energies are attracting each other. And, you know, we can get into the science of everything that I like to kind of lay on because people don't like using tools to help their thinking and analyzing processes and their processing of their feelings. It's a tool. Tarot is a tool. That's one reason why it's great to know all the traditional meanings of the cards. But also, especially the more you use them, the more you know where you're being led. The more you're like, no, I know this one's signifying that. Because the rest of the you know, reading, yada yada. Anyways, let's find out more about the Star card and how this wish fulfillment, or what this wish fulfillment is. Ooh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna just split the deck myself. I will keep working on this, guys. That's all I can do. It's just turtle spirit, one step in front of the other, right? That's what I'm doing. You see my nerves? Like, my nervous system is pretty shot. Oh, okay. So when it comes to the Star and wish fulfillment, we've got strength. I've always loved the strength card. It usually has an infinity symbol somewhere on it. So you see the symbol on her arm, or their arm. I won't assume it's female, but and I just always really love the juxtaposition of the, you can still be a lamb or have a lamb side or nurture a lamb and still have that inner strength and the fierceness of the lion, you know. And sometimes we need that even if we don't want to. Those of us like me that don't like confrontation, it's not that I can't do confrontation. The unfortunate part is people probably don't appreciate my roar when it gets bad enough. And so I try to keep that under control. And so maybe that's part of going back to that Devil card too, is trying to keep yourself in control. Especially when you have some kind of strength like this. Maybe that wish fulfillment will give you a strength that you, or that will be part of it that you haven't had before. Bottom of the deck when it comes to the wish fulfillment is that Ace of Pentacles, which is what? A new beginning. It's a new beginning with some kind of, usually it's money or financial stability or something in that realm. But it's also just, if you look, you got roots. New roots in something. New stability. And who doesn't need more stability? Even when you're a millionaire, you usually need some kind of stability in other areas. It's not just money. Yeah. So yeah, that's okay. To kind of review, we've got that Devil card, our main energy. The things affecting it is that Two of Wands, the desire to adventure, and that healing of a broken heart. The protective or underlying things that will affect all of this is that Star card, the wish fulfillment, the grabbing what it is you want. Look at that, she's lassoed it. So it's not just that you're here. So you're being given something. It's not just a wish fulfillment. It's a, I worked my ass off and I deserve to be able to aim for the highest star. Right? And the things affecting that is that strength, that inner strength, and probably outer strength that you need in order to get there. And that's just a great indicator of that beginning. I hope that resonated with you guys. I'm going to close out with that bottom of the deck energy for spirit animals, which is Porcupine Spirit. Time for Beginner's Mind, which actually works great alongside that, doesn't it? What a great new moon reading, right? A lot of new beginnings. A lot of healing a broken heart and putting down, I mean, I've just heard that. It almost sounds cliche because I've just heard it in almost every person's readings lately. So when you hear that, it's probably not just that it's cliche. It's probably like, hey, pay attention, listen. Something going on, and it's time for a new beginning, and you need a beginner's mind in order to do it. Yes, your strengths and your skills will go into it, of course. You are needed in it. But you also have to have that turtle spirit, that slow and steady, that chill, that one step at a time, baby steps. If you ever watched the Bill Murray movie, What About Bob? Ugh. I'm always disappointed when I go to a therapist and they've never seen that movie. Yes, I'm calling you out if my old therapist ever listens. Yeah. What about Bob, guys? You gotta go watch it. Should we do that? This is like one of my most favorite crystals, really. Can't really see all the... Oh, there we go. Did you see that rainbow right there in the middle? I don't know if I can watch. Okay, anyways. So, that is the reading for today. Let's go ahead and roll our astro dice and see what the dice are saying. Not saying, but indicating. And we've got Gemini. What's that? I think that's North Node. I always get them confused. In the 11th house. So let me go ahead and... I shouldn't use the word cheat. It's not really cheating, but... So we've got Gemini. And I don't remember what North Node looks like. So let's double check that so that I don't have the wrong symbol. Yes, okay, so North Node. So Gemini, the North Node, the 11th house. So for the collective, signifies a soul path focused on mental exploration, diverse connections, community contribution, and future vision. If that doesn't kind of sound like what we just talked about, wow. I love when that happens. Is it science? I don't know. But I love when things match up well. So, thank you for everyone's patience. Thank you for your patience as I'm building this online community and figuring out what goes where, what you want to listen to, what you don't want to listen to. I'm still trying to work through some stuff for the podcast, so there's a lot of things coming. Please stay tuned. I appreciate you moonbeams so very much. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. If I'm not live again, I don't know how much I'll be live next week, just because of the holidays. Sunday, winter solstice, yay! And happy Hanukkah to those of you that celebrate Hanukkah with us. Love you guys so much. Goodbye, moonbeams.